In this video, I'm going to challenge your beliefs around health, beauty, and vitality so that I can possibly share something new with you so that you can learn and grow and expand your awareness around your own body, your own health, increase your energy, see more beauty in yourself and in others. Here are the keys to physical health and vitality and beauty mastery. Wow, wouldn't that be nice? So, where do we start? Well, I want to first be iconoclastic and take down the current paradigm that we have around health. And in the Western world, at least, we think that health is okay. What are your bloods? What do they say? Okay, cool. What do you have any signs or symptoms? Okay, cool. Do you have what's your poo like? Okay, are you eating fucking dairy, eggs, and milk? How funny is that? They used to recommend like dairy and eggs, dairy and cheese, and that like have cereal. Cereal is healthy, right? Cereal full of fucking sugar and preservatives and fucking bullshit is meant to be quote unquote healthy. Okay, is healthy. So that's a thing. What is health? Right? No, what the fuck is health? Okay, is it when all your blood signs and symptoms and they're all good? Is all there? There's that you don't have any signs or symptoms or pain, and okay, cool. Well, if you look at an elite athlete, they're going to be sore as fuck. They're going to be tired. They're going to be they're going to be eating a shitload of food. Their bloods are going to look very different, right? So are they healthy or are they actually diseased because they have low blood sugar from extreme exercise and they have soreness and pain in their muscles and they are feeling tired? Because I think it's like, is health meant to be okay? Health is you're never tired, you're never in pain, you never have any bloating, you never have any cognitive distractions or fogginess. It's like, bro. So what I was saying is the Western world is like we create hospitals, which is a fucking extreme paradox because the hospital, which is meant to be the pinnacle of health, is the thing that kills the most amount of fucking people every year. Hospitals and heart attacks are the top two fucking killers of everything. So there's that. And then it's like, okay, go to the hospital and see a doctor and have a scientifically based researched drugs to help you with your signs and symptoms. But then you take this drug to fix your blood pressure, you come back to the doctor and you say, no, that didn't work. And then the doctor goes, oh, well, scientifically based research says try this one next. Okay, cool. It's like a trial and error. It's not fucking. How is that scientifically based? How is that health? Anyway, so I want to tear down your current idea of what you think health is. I want to take your current or your previous opinions and beliefs around health and go through apoptosis and fucking kill it and then bring in the mitosis and create a new cell, right? So in our body, we are constantly destroying and creating cells. If we didn't destroy the cells in our body, we would look like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. We would just get so fucking fat. So is it a disease for cells to die? Do you want your cells to die? Or does that, oh my God, no, that's a disease. There's things that are dying. It's like, no, when excess of disease would be something like cancer or leukemia, which is constantly attacking and killing off more cells than cells are being created. So you have a deficiency of what we call health, which would be creating life, and an excess in death and destruction. So what you actually need is you don't need to just stop the cancer or stop the destroying of cells. All you need to do is reduce the destroying and increase the creating. And there you go. I've just solved cancer. Can I have a Nobel Prize now, please? So that's the thing. Let's destroy your current opinion of health and let's let's replace the pinnacle, the ideal, with wellness. Wellness is a balance between health and disease. So that's the first idea. The first key is throw out what you think health is, what you think disease is, because they are helping us to achieve wellness. If you go out one night and you overconsume alcohol, you don't get much sleep, you pig out, you eat too much, you're dehydrated, your ears are fucked from all the loud music, you've got a headache from all the other things. If you'd just been on a night out and done all that thing and eaten all those things and had no sleep, then you went to the doctor the next day and said, hey, doc, I've got bloating, I've got diarrhea, I've got a headache, I've got tiredness, I've got fogginess in my brain. Then the doctor goes, okay, let's give you an anti-bloating pill. Let's give you an anti-nausea pill. Let's give you an ADHD pill. Let's give you a fucking a bowel hardener thing. You know, if you have diarrhea, we'll give you a stool hardener pill. Okay, cool, sweet. So I've just had all these diseases, quote unquote, disease symptoms. So now I'm just going to get all the health pills. Okay. Is anyone listening to this and being like, that's fucking ridiculous? You've just gone out on a night out and you've had all this alcohol, had no sleep, done a bunch of drugs probably, eaten a bunch of shit food. Bro, your body is giving you signs and feedback to direct you back to wellness. Okay? So then I was really thinking about this. I'm like, but health is so good. And what I think of health is like when my body isn't sore, when I don't have any bloating, when I don't have tiredness. Now, if I'm feeling tight, like lately I've been training. So I'm training for the New Zealand Ironman in March the 4th. If you're watching this in the future, then fuck yeah. I'll just go watch my video on me completing the New Zealand Ironman. Anyway, I'm training more than I ever have anymore, and I'm doing much more work. So I'm not really getting as much total sleep time, and I'm finding I'm so fucking sore and tired all the time. And I'm like, well, do I have this fantasy that I'm never meant to be tired and never meant to be sore? Because what that's actually telling me is that currently I have an excess of an excess of testing myself and challenging myself, and a deficiency in resting. Now, I don't always need to get my resting and my increasing my sympathetic nervous system, you know, rest and digest, from sleep alone. I can get it from meditation. I can get it from stretching. I can get it from my breathing. I can get it from balancing my emotions. I can get it from drinking water. I can get it from eating the right foods. So there's all these different ways to look at balancing out your symptoms of health and disease, because they're feedback systems to drive you back to homeostasis, back to balance, and back to wellness, so that you can be grateful for your body and use it to your greatest purpose and achieve your mission. That's what our body's really here to do, right? Is to help us achieve our purpose. If we're not grateful for our purpose and we're not clear on our purpose, then our body's not going to be, we're not going to be gifted the fuel and energy that we need in order to complete that. If we are on a mission and we know the effect that it's going to have to inspire a whole bunch of people, then the universe is going to be, whoa, if you're going to use your body and you're going to inspire a bunch of people, and fuck yeah, here it is, let's go, take it away. Anyway, that's the more metaphysical, philosophical way of looking at your body, is like, okay, well, what am I going to do with it? Okay, if I achieve this body, if I don't have any of these symptoms and signs and pains and tiredness, what am I going to do with all of that energy? So like I said, you want a balance of testing yourself and resting yourself, so you can get the resting from food, sleep, meditation, yoga, foam rolling, massage, acupuncture, walking, swimming, breathing, all those things. Testing yourself physically, mentally, familiarly, vocationally, financially, socially, So you can test yourself in all different areas of life. You could go out and do a 100-kilometer run. You could go out and read 100 books. You could go out and connect with all of your family and make sure that you're supporting and challenging them in their highest values and connecting with them and helping them to achieve their mission. You can go out with your friends. You can go out in your business and start, delegating things and helping, testing people like that. Any way that you test yourself and challenge yourself to the greatest degree, you will need an equal and exact opposite of resting. If you rest too much, if you eat, sleep, drink, do too much yoga, do too much breathing exercise, you're going to be out of balance and you start getting signs and symptoms and pains and tiredness. Do you ever have a sleep that's like a 12-hour, 16-hour sleep? You wake up and you're still tired? Like, what the fuck? What isn't sleep meant to be helped? No, you want a balance of resting and testing yourself. So in the day, we test ourselves. At night, we rest ourselves. Throughout the day, we have periods where we rest. We test ourselves with a 1-hour workout. And then we go home and we eat and we rest. So I used to say this affirmation to myself, and I had this written down on my whiteboard, is I train hard and I recover harder, because I know that I can only train as hard as I recover. If I'm not recovering, I cannot train. Same thing, that's physical. Same thing with mental. I could go out and read 100 books, but if I'm not calming down my mind, I'm going to be hyper stimulated. I'm going to be manic. I'm going to be expressing so much energy that my body cannot catch up. No matter how much sleep, food, meditation, breathing that I do, I won't be able to catch up to the amount of challenge that I'm doing. When an equal amount of challenge and support, resting and testing. I'm going to say this a million times, health and disease. We're going to drill it into your brain. Oh my God, I listened to this podcast, and Mitch said that we need an equal amount of both resting and testing ourselves. I have this big goal in my career right now, and in order to achieve that, and in order to challenge myself more, I'm going to just need to get better quality sleep, or sleep more consistently, or drink more water, or eat better food, or all these things. So that's my quick little video on how to achieve physical mastery. If you master the awareness around the balance of both challenging and supporting, both resting and testing your body, your power will be unlimited. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.